If I only had 90 seconds to strengthen my knees a day, these are the exercises I would do. So the first exercise is going to be calf raises, okay? So we're going to get Gavin to show you how it's done. So you stand on the edge of the step. And by the way, if your legs are really weak, you can actually do it on the floor, okay? But Gavin is gonna stand on the edge of the step, heel over the edge, and he's going to rise up on his tippy toes, okay? He's gonna activate his calf muscle right here in the back of his leg, rise up, and then slowly drop back down. So when you drop down, just make sure your heel goes a little bit over the edge of the step, just a little bit, okay? That, first of all, it ensures that you're working through the whole range, which is more efficient. The muscles get stronger, but also it gives you a nice stretch in the back of your calf as well, okay? So nice and slow, control on the way down. So as you drop down, don't just drop down, control the movement, okay? Nice and slow, okay? Now, if this feels too easy for you, if you're reasonably strong, you can actually do it on one leg, okay? So Gavin is gonna put his other foot at the back of his ankle that he's standing on, and he's literally putting his whole weight on the right leg. Now, by the way, it is perfectly okay to be holding on to a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture for safety. So this is not a balance exercise, this is a strengthening exercise. So it's okay to lean on something as long as you're not putting your whole body weight on it. Now, the reason why we chose this exercise is because it is actually very safe for the knee, because you're not actually bending the knee joint. So if you have a sore knee joint, whether you have arthritis or torn meniscus, this exercise is relatively safe because you're not squatting, you're not bending the knee stays stationary. But we are working the calf muscle, which crosses the knee joint from the back, at the back here, which helps to support the knee joint.
So guys, if you are looking for a 5 exercises that's going to help you, it's a free guide that we have to help you strengthen your knees. All you do is comment knees down below and we'll send that to you absolutely free. Okay guys, exercise number 2 is going to be a glute bridge, and when we do this exercise we're working predominantly on the glutes, the big muscles in the body essentially. And the way I like to do it though is I like to put his feet together for me. I like to drop the knees out a little bit because I find that you get a better contraction when you lift up the hips because of the way the angle of the hips. So what Alex is going to do, he's just going to lift up his hips as high as he possibly can and try and keep a nice straight line. He's going to pause for a second and slowly lower it back down. As soon as he touches the floor, he's going to come straight back up and do it again. You're going to hold for a second at the top and then just lower it 2 or 3 seconds back down again. And you're going to come straight back up. Now, as we said at the beginning, this is a 90-second circuit, okay? So you'll do your calf raises for 30 seconds, you do this for 30 seconds, and then we're going to jump onto the third exercise, which is a straight leg raise.
And you're going to do 30 seconds of straight leg raises. So Gavin is going to, so you're going to sit with your arms sort of at the back here. Now, you can actually lie down if you prefer, so either way is fine. So Gavin is going to support himself on his extended arms. You're going to have your toes of the straight leg slightly out, okay? The other leg is going to be bent, and you're going to clench your inner thigh muscle, okay? So don't get too obsessed about it, because a lot of my patients, they always question whether they're doing it correctly. Just make an effort of trying to tense up the inner thigh area, but don't get too worried about it, okay? So keeping your leg straight, you're going to raise the leg about 45 degrees off the floor, okay? So you're going to go to about here and then slowly lower it down, okay? You don't need to lift your leg too high, okay? As long as the weight of the leg is off the floor, that's the most important thing, okay? So keep your leg straight, keep your muscle on the inside of your thigh nice and tight, and just keep going, okay? You don't need to hold, you go up and then you go down. On the way down, try to control the movement. Don't just drop your leg down, because that's not really helping to strengthen the muscle. And so carry on doing this for 30 seconds. Now, look, if you have 2 bad knees, then it might take you a little bit longer because you're going to have to do 30 seconds on one leg and then 30 seconds on the other leg.
All right, guys, so that's our little video for today, okay? We're going to leave another video in the top left-hand corner, which we think you will like. And if you would like a full strengthening guide for your knees, comment knees down below and we'll send that over. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video very shortly.